Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. You know my next guest from Impractical Jokers. He also recently launched a nonprofit called Gatto Pups and Friends, and he's releasing a children's book called Where's Barry? Welcome, Joe Gatto.
Nailed it.
Gatto.
That's great.
Fuck,
Gatto.
I keep saying, but I feel like it's got, like, I like,
Listen,
it's like.
If that's the word, I've been called much worse, so it's like, you can go with that. People always do that with my last name. It's weird. I guess it's like cat with a G.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I like the gat,
yeah,
though. Whenever you said that, I was like, oh my God, he's gangster.
I am.
I love that.
I'm from Staten Island.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on my show.
Are you kidding me? Thanks for having me. This is so sweet. I love it.
So excited to have you.
Great.
So I've got some menu questions.
Okay.
I have appetizer questions.
I love it.
Main course.
Fantastic.
And then a dessert question. And
the
on
dessert
and
ones
on.
are my favorite ones.
Yeah?
Yes.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's get this party started.
All right.
What do you wear when you go to sleep?
I used to sleep naked,
Mm-hmm.
and then my kids started coming in, or my daughter, so I had to start throwing on. I do a really loose, like short.
Mm-hmm.
Not athletic. I don't like that material, but I like a comfy short. I do a
Like
loose
a basketball
comfy
short?
Yeah, but not the mesh. The mesh
Okay.
is no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a comfy cotton, like a Hanes comfy cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I have two: a 9-year-old daughter and a 7-year. He'll be 7-year-old son.
What are their names?
Milana and
Uh-huh.
Remington, Remo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been married?
I've been married 11 years this year. It'll be.
Oh.
Yeah, 10 years. We just were. Yes, 11 years this year. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like want to jump to like all the dessert questions, but I will contain myself.
You have to go in order.
I know.
We'll get there.
I know.
We'll get there.
But see, that's like the hard part of a date. You know,
Yeah,
you like just
for
want to like.
sure.
So are we gonna get married?
Oh,
like
that's yeah. I've had some that they should have waited for the dessert question. I've had some bad experiences with that. Yeah.
Have you always been a monogamous person?
No, I never really had a exclusive girlfriend until basically my college girlfriend, and then really my wife.
Really?
Yeah, I dated non-exclusively for a good portion of my life. Yeah.
So what made you want to settle down and be like more serious with someone?
I think with my wife Bessie, I had lost my mom, and she really stepped up, and I was really tight with my mom, and she had stepped up and helped me with that whole process, and I was like, oh, this is nice to have somebody like this. And then I was also getting older at that point. I didn't get married till I was 36-ish. And so I had,
well, let's not say that that's older, okay?
No, for a Staten Island Italian boy, it's a little bit older for us. So I didn't do that. So I was like, I had a big chunk of time post-college till I was like early 30s where I was, just non-exclusively. And
yeah,
I didn't have a girlfriend or anything.
What's your love language?
Pastry? Is that a love language?
Pastry's a good one.
Yeah, I'm definitely probably physical touch. I'm a cuddler. I love that. And probably acts of service. I like to do acts of service for other people. Is that one? It's like, I don't like when people do things for me. I like doing stuff for other people.
Yeah.
Taking care of
I
people.
think that should be one.
It's not one?
I think acts of service is when someone does something for
Something
you.
for you. Yeah, I don't like that. So take that one off the table.
So I guess if you're doing something for someone else, that's how they know that you really like them.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I think but that's not one of them. Do you know all of them by heart?
Oh, God. With how many times I've asked this question, I should. There's acts of service, physical touch.
Yeah.
There's gifts, words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation's a good one.
And
there's this one that we're not
God,
going to.
Quality time.
What is it?
Quality time.
Quality time. Yes,
I can't believe I always forget that one because I think that one's mine.
That's my wife's. Quality time.
Yeah. Like I'm clingy as fuck. Like you gotta never ever leave me.
When we started dating, my sisters affectionately called my wife a marsupial because she'd always be sitting on me and holding me. So she was a marsupial. Yeah, it was very funny.
What do you do to relax?
Video games. I like video game.
Same.
I do like to play video games.
What do you like to play?
I am PS5. I like to play.
I have a PS5
yes,
too.
I do like the Spider-Man games. I like story games, like Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Is one of my favorites. Anything Ubisoft, that whole company, I love everything they do. But those kind of games, like those games, I don't like first-person shooters. I never
I get
work
anxiety.
It out. Yeah.
I scream.
I need to see more than my hand. this is no good for me. Like I don't know what's going on there, so I don't do that. And then I play the old school video game stand-up one I have in my house. I like playing like Gallagher and
stand-up one. What do you mean?
Like the ones in arcades.
Oh yeah,
we have one of those at my house. And
oh wow,
and me and my son
that's
play that
next
stuff.
level.
I love that. It's fun. I play old school Dig Dug and like Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man, and stuff like that. Like
I
those
love
kind of games.
Pac-Man too. I have an Atari.
Oh, all right, there you go.
Yeah, Atari's
Do you
fun.
have the real one, or do you have
No,
the
I have
one
the real
that
one.
released?
It's brown. You put the thing in it.
Right, but is it the re-release that everything was there, or is it like an old school one you bought from like a vintage store?
It's from a vintage store.
Oh,
and I have the
fancy.
controller and the
Oh,
turning it.
yeah, for the bomber
and
games.
I play Breakout.
Circus.
Oh my God, we're nerding out.
I love that.
Okay,
yeah.
main course question.
You're like, good enough. We did it right there.
We're connecting.
You sound surprised.
I'm not surprised. I've been asking you to come on my show for
Yeah.
a long time.
It's true. We're here.
But I didn't know that you played video games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's nice. That's nice to know that I'm not the only fucking nerd in the room. Let's get into our main course questions. Who do you think should pay on a first date?
The guy for sure. Yeah, I've always paid for first dates. I think that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. But with nothing expected, I think it's just got to be. You know, if you liked to spend time with somebody, you should pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that.
What's your biggest turn off?
I had when people are, well, first of all, definitely when people are mean to the wait staff, that is like, no, like that's the worst. I mean, I've had that a couple times, and that was like, that's the end of this date. Yeah, I've actually left a date once.
Really? What happened?
Yeah. She was talking about how fat the waiter was. And then she got into a story about how fat. She sat on a plane next to a fat person, and she just kept saying they were fat and disgusting, and they just kept spilling over. And they were fat and blah, blah, blah. And then they came back and they're like, "Do you want dessert?" I'm like, "No, we're done." She's like, "You don't want dessert?" I said, "No, not with you." And that was one of those. That was rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's probably my number. I think that's pretty universal though.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to that. When people speak ill of people, like a gossipy, like speak ill of people, I feel like that's a trait that people speak ill to you about people. They're speaking ill about you to people. So I feel like if people have stories about,
they're like shaming.
Shaming, yeah. It's funny if like you have a good friend and you tell them a story about them and there's love there, that's different. But if people are like gossipy, that's not a big turn on for me.
Yeah. I have like a secret thing that I do with shaming, which isn't good.
Okay.
But
well,
I will see some girls from Instagram that like I follow. And when I see them in person, I'm like, you have Facetune. You are editing your photos too much. You don't look like your photo. And then I'm like, shit, I'm shaming. And I'm like, but that's their fault.
Yeah, they got to show the world them. Take off the mask.
Yeah.
The Facetune thing, it's very interesting to me because I've been falling apart in high definition for 10 years on television. So I am what I am. I don't even know. Like but then I'll have people who want to take a selfie with me and I'll open Snapchat and they'll do like the thing with the face and they look like a cloud. And I'm like, this isn't a good picture. Like you don't even look like yourself, you know? And I'm
There's
like,
too many layers of the Photoshop where you just become a blur.
Yeah, that's it. It would look like a dirty camera lens.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's the filter.
That's the filter.
I know, yeah, that's tough.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Let's say that you meet your soulmate and it's like going great.
Okay.
And another hot chick walks by.
Another soulmate.
Another
Ooh,
soulmate.
Scandalous.
How do you peek a look? Do you just do it? No shame?
I mean, you know what? I think that people appreciate pretty people and whatnot. So I have said, oh wow, that's a really attractive person. Like, oh, that's a really attractive person. They'd be like, I don't think you do the sneak look or whatever. I've also had a trick for a while where I put my eyes where the person was going. So like, if I see somebody's coming and I know they're going to end up over there, I'll just do this.
And
I'll wait till they cross, and then you're like, oh, they came into my sight. Like you don't follow them, you shoot ahead. Like you lead them like you're hunting. Like you lead them, and like there we go. Oh, all right, you get a quick glimpse. That's probably my move.
That's, I think, the smartest move I've heard.
Here I am.
That's amazing. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Usually, if I see someone that's really attractive, usually it's always a girl. I'm like always scoping out girls. I'm like, of course, God, she's got great hair.
Yeah.
And I'm the first person to always be like, babe, look at her butt. Is it real?
Yeah.
Is it real? Is it real?
Right. The same sex checkout is way easier.
Yeah.
Right. The same sex. I was like, oh my God, that's a hot dude. I'll be like, look how hot that guy is. And then I'll be like, I wish I'll never ever look like that. Like it's crazy to be like that, but I feel like when you're talking about the same sex, it comes from a place of admiration.
Totally.
Yeah, so it's like a different thing.
Yeah.
I think your partner doesn't feel as much like, what are you doing?
100%.
Close your jaw. Do you see his abs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many so you've had 2 serious relationships.
Yeah, I had my college girlfriend and then my wife.
And what do you think is the key to a good relationship?
I'll say this. So I went through a tough time, and we had some stuff, me and my wife. And then I feel like the big thing that I learned, the big takeaway is when you feel like you have your soulmate, people are always like, and I was guilty of this as much as she. He knows what I'm thinking. She knows what I'm thinking, and nobody knows what you're thinking. I think you just need to, and then you get upset when the person doesn't know what you're thinking, and that is the recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
I think that's a big one. I think that you have to have the confidence to be like, look, this is what's bothering me. It doesn't even have to be a big thing. It's like, look, you shouldn't have said that, or I didn't like the way that you said that in front of people, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or you're not making enough time for me. Whatever the little thing is, catch it when it's little.
Yeah.
You have to catch stuff when it's little.
I have found that at least when relationships really work for me, I'm very sensitive. And I have to be with someone who's not sensitive. Because
if you have two sensitives, it's just you're both balled up in the corner crying. Yeah, yeah.
Investing can feel intimidating, and people don't know where to start. Many people think that you might need a lot of money to invest, and that is not true. Investing often gets put off because it doesn't seem urgent. Busy lives mean little time to research and manage investments. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing in your future. You don't need a lot of money or expertise to invest with Acorns. In fact, you can get started with just your spare change. Acorns recommends an expert-built portfolio that fits you and your money goals, then automatically invests your money for you. I think investing can also be really fun. I mean, who doesn't love having different streams of income? It's also really important, and it can really help you build a more secure future. I think Acorns is super innovative, and I really enjoy working with them. Head to acorns.com/first date or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/first date. The best way to learn a language? Immersion. Living where the language is spoken and using it every day. But if that's not in the cards this year, you can still learn a new language the second best way, and that's with Babbel. Be a better you this year with Babbel, the science-backed language learning app that actually works. Don't pay hundreds of dollars for private tutors or waste hours on apps that don't really help you speak the language. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are handcrafted by over 200 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Babbel's designed by real people for real conversations. My second language is Italian, and any time that I need to freshen up on words or fix some grammar, I always turn to Babbel, and it is so helpful and so easy. I couldn't recommend it enough to use. Here's a special limited time deal for our listeners. Right now, get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/first date. Get 55% off at babbel.com/first date, spelled BABBEL.com/first date. Rules and restrictions may apply. And it's good for me because whenever I get like overly sensitive, he'll say something that hurts my feelings or like rubs me the wrong way. Yep. He also won't get affected at all, and he'll just continue on with his day. And I'm like, are you not seeing how this is affecting me?
Right.
And by him not like even acknowledging it, I let it go because I'm like, well, it's dumb. What am I gonna do? Just be here and like be all super sensitive
ruin
about
everything.
myself?
Yeah.
And then whenever I say something that's like, you know, I poke him, he never ever cares. He's just like,
armor. Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So there's like a lot that just I let go.
It's interesting because my son is very much my wife, and he's sensitive. He's like a sensitive little boy. Like he'll like, and it's so funny to see him like starting to try to deal with his emotions.
Yeah.
And I'm not equipped for it because I'm not super sensitive. And I'll be like, you got to tag in here. Like I don't even know what to say to him. Like even my daughter sometimes she'll be like, she's like, I don't even know why I'm upset. And I'm like, have you tried not being upset? Like I don't know what to say to her, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I think that balance is right. I think you need the other side of that.
Does a lot of your comedy come from your family?
My comedy comes up a lot from growing up. my mom was a batshit crazy Sicilian Italian woman from Staten Island. It was
fun.
great. Yeah, she's great. I got a lot of stories from her. My family too. I've got some with my kids, but a lot of it is really just my life. It's been just been a crazy, 20 years of this. Like, I can't believe how it's ended up where it ended up. And I just have a lot of stories. I'm mostly a storyteller.
Yeah.
Like when I'm on my stage show and stuff, I'm not really like a punchline, like, what's up with that? Like it's more like I'm telling stories and, elaborating and painting a picture with the story. So that's where I think a lot of my comedy comes from. It's from my experiences and sharing them.
Where did you grow up?
Staten Island. I grew up
Okay.
I grew up in the hood in Staten Island. And I lived there I grew up there, and then I went to college out on Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lived in LA for a little bit, chasing the dream, moved back, and then I lived in like Flushing, Philadelphia. I moved around a bunch. I was out here for a couple years.
Have you ever been to Italy?
I have not yet.
How?
I know. And see, you barely know me. All right. This is great. This is our date. You barely know me. And everyone has that exact reaction with me. People get angry. Like, why haven't you? The only opportunity I had to go to Italy was we were going to do our honeymoon, but I wanted to just like unplug and relax. It was during, I was like, I'm not going. I want to see Italy. So we just ended up going to Bora Bora and just sitting on the beach. And I was like, I'll get to Italy. And now it's like, I got to get to Italy.
You have to go.
I know.
Especially since you have roots there.
Yeah, and I love desserts.
Yeah.
And food. I'm a foodie. Yeah,
you need to go.
I will. Okay, I'll go.
Go.
All right. Don't be so sensitive about
Don't
it.
come back on my show until you go.
I'll go right now. Hit pause. I'll be back.
Let's see. How long do you wait until you like burp in front of someone you're dating?
Pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly, yeah. And if I'm not one of those guys that either if it happens, it happens. Like I don't think, I also definitely number 2 with the door open because I get claustrophobic. Yeah, so I think that's like I think you're really comfortable. I know. I think it really makes you. I think that's a level of comfort that you're like, okay, we're here. You've already jumped the hurdle. So I think that's like a badge of honor for people to wear. If I'm burping in front of you, using the bathroom in front of you, I think that's a big thing. Yeah.
So being in New York, do you like pineapple on your pizza?
No, I do have to leave now. Is that right? Am I gonna go?
Are you gonna say yes or no? It depends.
No.
Okay, good.
No. Do I like pineapple? No New Yorker likes pineapple on their pizza. Oh, the Hawaiian pizza, the worst thing ever. Yes.
I feel like if I ever meet someone that's like in New York that likes pineapple, do they even serve pizza?
You can get anything in New York. There's always something. But I fucks with pineapple big. I just don't do it on my pizzas.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
I think that's solid.
Yeah, I think cheese and red sauce.
I don't really like pineapple in general.
No. Ooh.
It's okay.
Fruit salad. What are you stabbing first in a mixed fruit salad?
I'm not like a big. I don't like the texture of pineapple.
Oh, okay, and that's where it comes. That's it. You're done. The stringiness
gets
caught in the teeth.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna eat something sweet, it's gonna be in the form of peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh my god.
I know.
Follow-up question. If a fruit salad's in front of you, what's the first thing you're stabbing? A mixed fruit salad.
Anything but the melon.
Anybody but the melon. You don't go anywhere. Green or cantaloupe. Or that's
Why even? Who eats melon? Does anybody in here eat melon?
Most of America eats melon.
Nyana, you eat melon? You eat melon? This is fucking weird, dude. You eat melon?
I don't want to tell you yes because you seem quite agitated about it. I don't put it on my pizza if that helps.
I don't like melon. I don't like watermelon. I don't like cantaloupe.
You don't like watermelon?
Oh,
that's the most un-American thing in the world.
It's a melon.
Oh, it's in the name. You're right. You got me there. I don't do cantaloupe, if that helps. I don't do cantaloupe. I stay clear.
I don't do melon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, we're going to go to my tasting menu.
Please.
So it's a this or that thing. You just say the first thing that comes to your head. Deep dish or thin crust pizza?
Thin crust.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate. No, that's a lie. Vanilla.
But chocolate was the first thing to come to your mind.
Yeah, because I thought you were talking about candies. But if I'm going cupcakes side by sides, I'm hitting
vanilla.
Vanilla cake.
Like
vanilla cake, vanilla frosting.
Confetti cake?
Of course. I'm not an animal. My blood type is confetti cake.
That's very, very fair. Yeah. Shower or bath?
Shower.
Karaoke or dancing?
Dancing.
What's your go-to dance move?
I break it down.
Do you?
Yeah, I got skills to pay the
bills.
Like
you twerk?
No, I wouldn't say I twerk.
Then you don't break it down.
I will say no. I don't. I drop it like it's hot.
If you're telling me you're doing the fucking sprinkler,
no, I'm not one of them. I'm not. I know I'm a dad, but I'm not doing dad moves. I pop and lock. I could do a little bit of a backspin if I needed to. But
backspin?
If I had to, I had a thing where I would like. I don't drink. Smoke, never done a drug in my life. Every time I've gone out, people thought I was out of my mind.
Have you ever drank in your life?
Never been drunk. So they always thought that I was
That's
completely
a red
wasted
flag.
the whole time.
That's a red flag.
Is it red flag?
Kind of.
Okay. You could consider it a red
I
flag.
hate that you accepted that so easily.
Well, I think you're wrong, but I'm not going to tell you that in your house.
You can tell me that I'm wrong.
Oh, well, you're completely wrong. Most people admire that.
Have you ever been on a date with someone that got completely shit-faced?
I love that. I don't mind it at all.
You do?
I don't mind being around drunk people. I'm out till 4 a.m. with people.
Does it remind
dancing,
you why
singing.
you don't drink?
Partially.
Yeah.
Mostly men, though.
Yeah.
Mostly men. Yeah, mostly men. I just started in college. I didn't really get into it. And then I saw how much more money I had and how I remembered everything the next day. And I was like, this is fun. And I woke up okay. And I always have, I'm naturally just a natural high. I'm a high energy person. So it never really came to that. And I was like, I just don't need this. And then before I knew it, I was like, oh, I'm not going to do it. So
It's interesting that you play video games and you don't like smoke weed or
I know,
anything.
it's crazy.
It's such a good combo.
I know.
It's like confetti and vanilla.
I eat desserts while I'm playing. That's what I think.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
desserts, yeah.
So you've never smoked cigarettes?
Never smoked a cigarette. Never tried drug.
Never had alcohol?
No, I've been drunk.
Have you ever left a date because she got too wasted?
No, I've not had another date because they got into. There was one that was an angry drunk, and I don't vibe with that.
Yeah.
Really well. Yeah, I didn't. Who tried to start shit when we were out with like people with string on? I'm like, this is not. It was early on enough that I was like, this is not.
Yeah.
Gonna be something I go with. But I love drunk people. I'm around drunk people all the time. I'm out partying all the time with people.
So what's your vice?
Gambling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a gambler. Yeah, I'm a gambler.
Are you a big gambler?
Yes, I like gambling.
What do you
Yeah.
like to play?
Craps. Yes, I love craps, baccarat, and I play all the casino games except poker. I don't like taking other people's money. I like taking the house money.
Do you like Vegas?
Yeah, I like Vegas.
Where do you stay when you go to Vegas?
Either Aria or Cosmopolitan normally.
Oh, I love Aria.
Aria's great. Yeah, I live there. Those two places. I stay. It depends when I'm performing out there. I'll stay where I am, like the Mirage. I've stayed. There. I love that place too. I just enjoy. It's not my favorite place to gamble though. Vegas is a little.
Where's the best place to gamble?
I like Ohio. There's a lot of good.
Ohio.
Yeah. But you're surprised. I know. That's it. I heard.
I
the
didn't
giggles.
even know there was a casino in Ohio.
Oh, that's because it's not your vice. I bet you could tell me there's a bar there.
I could tell you where every single bar is.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because they give you free alcohol when you gamble.
Yeah, but they give you free coffee and water, and that's what I do. A casino coffee, a water, and a craps game is one of my favorite things.
You just never have had any desire?
Never. Yeah, never really got into it. I grew up really geeky. I was like I didn't roll with that type of crowd. I was a math team. I was a mathlete. I was like a creative writer.
God.
Like I was like
Yeah.
really, really unfuckable. and even in college, like I never just got into it. And then when my father had passed away when I was younger, I was 19. He always said, I know you're a good guy. And I just equated that for some reason that I'm not going to get drunk and get in trouble. And then I saw how everybody was, and I was like, that's not for me. And everybody always thought I was drunk. So it wasn't even like a peer pressure thing. It was like, come on, you got to drink. They were like, slow down, man. You're crazy.
Yeah.
So it was like the reverse
you should
of that.
Stop doing cocaine.
I know, right? And then I got people home. I just felt like, took care of people, my love language, I guess, so that's just my path.
Have you ever been in a fight?
I got in one fight and I lost. I got my nose broke.
Oh,
when I was 12 years old. Yeah. Must have been a strong kid to break this honker. I know what you're thinking. But I was, I got my nose broke
When you were 12?
I was 12. Yeah. The neighborhood ruffian in my neighborhood broke
What
my
did you
nose.
do?
I defended my next door neighbor's clothesline. He was shooting it with BB guns and he was putting holes in my best
Oh my
friend's
God. Why
thing.
did I think you were talking about branding? I was defending his brand. Okay. So I've been on Instagram for way too long.
Way too long. No, so he had my next door neighbor, my best friend, his grandmother used to hang their clothes outside to dry, and he had a BB gun. He was putting holes in their clothes, and I was like, "Stop it!" And he said, "Make me." And I was like, "Okay." And then he just beat the hell out of me. But then I went home. I got vindicated by my mother. My mom was like, I told you, crazy. But when I went home, I was bleeding all over the place, and she just opens the door, and she's like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Billy Bland." And she pulled me in the house. She calls his mother, and she says, "Get your piece of shit son and get down here now," and hangs up. And which was weird because she never introduced herself. We don't know who this. You're like, who called me? She comes down with her son, and my mom is like going off. She's like, "You're a piece of garbage. How could you do this? You're supposed to be friends, right?" And Billy is like a tough kid. He's like, I think he was 14. I was 12, so he was like 15 or something. And he goes, "Shut up!" And my mom snapped, saw red. She grabbed him by the shirt, walked him over to the stove, lit the fire.
No.
And swear to God, held his face to the open flame and yelled, "I'll burn your fucking eyes out!" Swear to God. And then his mother's like, "Let's calm down." And she goes, "You're next, bitch." And then they moved. They were moved. I swear to God.
They moved?
100% true story, yeah.
Oh my
They moved,
God,
like
yeah.
two months
they
later.
thought they were living
Yeah.
next to murderers.
Yeah, then they moved. He couldn't come down my street. Like my
Oh
sister was like
my
trying to run him over with the
God.
car. Yeah, it was crazy.
I wonder if he ever hurt anybody else again.
No. I mean, it was a fight. I mean, we're kids, we're boys. We got in a fight, and he was just way better at fighting than I was. I don't think he even realized what had happened. It happened so fast.
Yeah.
He wasn't too vindictive of a kid. It was just like boys getting in a
Yeah,
in a
but
wrestle.
more about your mom.
My mom's a badass.
So we got Sicilian in the blood.
Ooh, yeah, 100%.
Oh man.
Yeah,
she sounds like a good time.
She comes from a family of crazy ladies. Like the lineage is just insanity.
Yeah.
My mom's side, it's great. They are my great grandmother, my grandmother. Yeah, they were all.
So do you have
crazy.
any of these traits? Any of these like
Oh, for sure.
fiery?
Yeah, I'm fiery for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, fiery for sure.
Do you have like a temper?
No, I wouldn't say I have a temper. I'm pretty level-headed.
But when
I
you get
will
mad?
say, yeah, I do get mad when family gets involved. Like if somebody's disrespecting my family or my friends or people I care about, that's when I really go off. I have a quick wit, so I'm not. I fight very well, but I
Yeah.
don't throw any punches or anything. And I use my wit as my weapon.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm not a fisticuff kind of guy. Clearly, my mom was.
Man. All right. Back to this menu. I like where this is going.
Sorry, there you go. I would change it. It's nice. We get to know each other.
I know. I'm learning a lot here. What's your favorite car?
I'm not really a car head guy, but I will say that I had an affinity for the Cadillac CTS. It was one of my favorite cars, and I drove when I moved back from LA. I drove to New York in one, and it was just a nice ride, and it was a nice car. So a Cadillac the CTS is one. I like a sedan over a. So my wife has her car, her big car. She likes a big truck, and I have a sedan. I like a car better than a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I like classic cars.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You're a motorhead or no?
My dad was into cars.
Okay.
So when
got in cars?
like he collected muscle cars.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So that was when you
I wasn't rich, and that is why when I was growing up, all of our money went into cars.
Oh, his hobby. Wow.
Yeah, that was like cars and guns.
Okay.
He was in Vietnam. He was a Vietnam vet, so like if that tells you anything.
He drove there.
Yeah, all of his trauma just took him straight into cars and guns.
Okay.
So I grew up going to car shows. And I learned way too much about it.
And it was a bonding thing with your dad, right? So that's that you had an affinity for because it was a cool thing. I love. That's cool.
So I still don't know how to change the oil in a car, and I could never change a tire. But I could tell you the difference between a big block and a small block. So I know stuff like that.
There you go.
But yeah, so I'd go with a muscle car. I'd probably be like a Stingray Corvette
Ooh,
or like something like that.
Nice.
I know, something loud and
classic.
sexy.
Yeah, you go. I got you. Okay.
Just thinking about it, such a love muscle cars.
Do you want me to give you a minute? Here you go.
All right, yeah. Don't DM me if you have a nice car.
It's over.
Ooh, I'm like, what do you drive? Most people are like, so what do you want in life?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you drive?
Can I see your car keys?
Whip it out. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I feel like you're an extrovert.
You're right. I'm completely an extrovert. 100% extrovert.
I can tell.
Yeah. I'm extrovert 100%. Yeah. I don't even know what introvert means. I can't. I'm not afraid to walk into any room. I have fun.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends?
No. I have a good close-knit group.
You
but
can't
I know,
say no and shake your head yes. It throws me off.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. I have a lot of people I know and I spend time with. Yeah, but I would say as far as friends go, I have a very good clique of people that I trust.
Like a tight-knit
A tight-knit group. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you like coffee or tea more?
Coffee.
I was going to say, I kind of knew the answer to that.
3 cups of coffee a day. 8 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m. Yeah, I do. 3 coffee a day. Actually, I'm getting around there now.
Are you routine oriented?
No, but with my coffees, I am. What else
is scheduled?
I think I don't really have much of a schedule. Like when I'm touring, like I get way more schedule, but I'm off for the summer, which is great. Like I'm just building my next hour now, but I'm off until September. So like it's kind of cool to be like home with the kids and like stuff pops up and I'm like, I could go to this. Because as like a traveling comic, you have to like be on the road. And there's like a concert I want to go to. I'm like, oh, I could go. Like it's really cool. So this is a really cool part of my year right now where I'm able like to go to concerts and do things with my kids and family and like go on vacations, go to different charity events. Like it's fun. I could say yes to stuff.
Yeah. Do you let your kids see like rated R movies or anything?
My daughter loves horror.
Oh,
She's 9 years
really?
old, loves horror. She was Pennywise for Halloween last year. I swear to God, she's
Stop.
crazy. She loves it. So she has gotten into, Dad, can I watch some scary movies? So we started with like the old school Ghostbusters. And we started like work up from there. And she like got freaked out a little bit by Slimer when he charges that
Yeah.
Bill Murray, some stuff. So then she's like, can we watch something else? And we've been stepping it up. So then she really wanted to see Pennywise. And I said, all right, look, we'll watch the first scene. of Pennywise.
She's like 9?
She's 9. She's just turned 9. She was 8 at this point. And I was like, we'll watch the first scene where I don't know if you know the movie, but where the boat goes down into the sewer and he's really creepy under it. I said, we'll just watch that one scene. And she
I've never
watched
seen it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
So there's a
I
scene,
don't do
he's
scary
well,
movies.
especially Scary
No,
Clown.
shoot
So he's
me.
in there, and I was like, oh my God. And I looked at her, and she was like, this is awesome. And I was like, you have issues.
Yeah, she's gonna be the kind
Yeah.
of girl watching like a psychological,
Yeah.
like Ted Bundy
Yeah, for
documentary.
sure. Yeah, I mean, her mom loves
Eating
all that.
ice cream.
True crimes, all that stuff. Like,
Oh God.
yeah, it's crazy. But
I will have nightmares for days.
Yeah.
There's no, I can't.
I didn't get into horror much until my wife was big into horror, and she doesn't like comedy, which is so funny. And I like always loved comedy and action, and now I think I'm well rounded. I watch more horror and stuff now.
How did you and your wife meet?
She worked for the company that I was working for, so I worked as a training program manager for the baby store Giggle, which was a store that sold high-end baby furniture and gear. And I would go open up new stores, and they opened a new store up in Northern California where she lived, and she
Okay.
was hired. And I did the training. What they would do is they would send me, and I was such a good salesman, they would float the numbers. So they would let me live there for 3 weeks, and I would sell the shit out of everything, make it look like it was successful, then we'd come back to New York. So I was there for 3 weeks, and we went on a couple dates and whatnot, and we started dating long distance. And then I told her I can't. We did long distance for a year and a half, and I said I can't
What was
do
her
this
role?
anymore. She was a sales associate at the new store that opened.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, you got to move to New York, or we break up, and she moved to New York.
Was there any problems with HR? Did they?
Yeah, the CEO called me in the office, and she was like, I don't think she expected me to shoot her straight. She was like, she's like, are you dating? And I said, yeah. And she goes, oh. I go, why? Is that a problem? She goes, no, well, I've been sending you out there. I said, yeah, to work. I said, I'm performing out there. I don't know. And that was like a thing. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, well, just be careful. And I was like, be careful with what? I was like, we're just dating and whatnot. And then she ended up quitting after
Yeah.
sometime after that anyway, because she got a new job or whatnot. And so that was. I don't think she expected me just to be truthful.
Yeah,
It was like,
most of the time people don't.
yeah, I know.
They're like expecting you to want to hide it.
Yeah,
or-
it's more work. The web of lies. It's so hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then time for my dessert question. So how did you propose to your wife? Oh, I love these.
She loves bread and butter.
Okay.
So we were in Curacao, and I'm a very spontaneous person. And we were walking through the night before. We were walking through this courtyard under the stars. I'm like, this is so pretty. I was like, I should totally propose to her. And I had already decided I'm probably going to. And I was like, oh, I don't have a ring. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a ring and propose to her. So the next day we booked a couples massage. I said didn't have a couples massage. There's only one. So I went in the spa with her. I went into a room. I walked out and left her there to get an hour. I shot downtown to the Diamond District, bought one deep discount, got a Diamond District in the Caribbean,
Gosh.
got her a ring, and then at lunch she loves bread, and the little rolls look like little ring boxes.
Oh my God, how did she not just
So
eat it?
I
Okay.
stole one and I put it in my pocket, right? And then that night I book the beach dinner. And we go to the beach dinner and we're sitting there and I'm like all nervous. I got the roll in my pocket. I opened it and I put the ring in it. So I have it in like my cargo short. Don't judge. So I have my cargo short pocket.
Were you wearing flip-flops?
No, I had a closed shoe on.
Okay.
I'm not an animal. So we go down. They set up the whole thing and we come over. I'm like kind of nervous and we're hanging out. I'm waiting for the guy. And he goes, he's like, I just want to apologize. We ran out of bread. So there's no bread on the table to put the roll in there. That was my big thing. So I was
You're
like,
don't worry.
it's like,
we
so
bring
I
them."
run our own. So I was like, how am I going to do this? And I was like, I just want to get this bread on the table. So I started, she's talking to me. She's like, this is so pretty. I'm like, oh, look how pretty that is over there. And she's like, yeah. And she won't look. I go, look. And she looks and I take the roll out of my cargo pants and I put a rogue roll on the table. And then she turns back and she goes, where did this come from? Because nobody even came. And I was like, just open it. She goes, what do you mean open it? I was just like, I can't even eat. There's no butter. And I said, listen, I know that you love bread and butter, and I love to be there for you every day when you enjoy it. And she goes, oh, what? And I just opened it, and there was a ring in there. And she's like, oh my gosh, she started crying. Like she was trying to calculate everything, so it was like delayed. But yeah, so that's how I did it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She said yes, and there we go.
Oh man, the bread and butter
Bread
story.
and butter, yeah. My re-propose was better. My second one, because we got separated for a couple of years, and when we came back together, I was like, I want to make it special. It was our 10-year anniversary-ish. And
You
I was
got
like,
separated?
yeah, I was separated for a couple of years.
Why?
Yeah,
I thought you like
Oh,
something.
so yeah, it was
you
a
were on
hostage
one side of the
situation.
world. Yeah, I'm like, what in the world?
So the
Like,
Curacao police came and got me.
this is even better than the proposal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I escaped to camp. Yeah, so we had separated. And when we came back, I was like, you know what, I want to propose to her again. So we had just opened up our dog center on Long Island. We have an adoption center for my rescue,
Mhm.
and we had just signed the lease and whatnot. So I went and I got like balloons and I walked down. I set up this whole thing with candles and whatnot, and I went to bring her to the place. And one of her friends saw me walking with the balloons in town, and she texted me, she's like, "Why is Joe carrying around heart balloons?" And then she's like, "Why do you have heart?" She texted me, she's like, "Why do you have heart balloons?" I'm like, "I don't have heart balloons." She's like, "Yeah, she just saw you." I was like, "This small town is killing me." I'm like, "Just come." And she was going to a brunch with her friends, and then she ended up getting like drunk at the brunch. And I was like,
She's like, "Do you have any bread?"
Yeah, I read that. I was like, "I gotta fill up." So like, I couldn't do it that day. I had to go back, blow out all the candles, and the next day she was like hungover. I'm like, "Come with me to the adoption center." She's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Just come." She's like, "Okay." And we went there, and I was like, "Ta-da!" And she's like, "Oh, this is so sweet." I'm like, "It would have been sweeter unless your friend didn't, rat me out about my balloons." But it was sweet. Those are the two times I proposed. To the
That
same
is
lady.
sweet. To the same person.
Same lady. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
How long have you had your dog?
2 years. We just had we started a nonprofit 2 years ago because we started just collecting old dogs. Like she has, we just always loved adoptable dogs, and she loves the decrepit ones with like the tongue hanging out and whatnot. So we always had all these. Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Who doesn't like a
Everybody
dog
does.
like that? My
It
dog's
does.
tongue hangs out of
It's
it.
the best. Yeah.
And I'm just like glad it does, because she's like 8 and she could,
Yeah.
she could be put up for adoption, but good thing that tongue hangs out.
That's it. You got her. So we just we did 2 years ago. We just had our 94th adoption this past weekend. Which is great.
94.
We adopted out of 94 dogs. We have 12 dogs that are ours.
That's so
and then
sweet.
we have them. Yeah, it's great. It's fun. It's nice. They're all old though, so they don't do anything. It's cute. They just lay around.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah, if you have the big ones and stuff, it's tough.
Yeah.
These are just easy.
So where can people find you?
Here normally, I
Yeah?
I stay here. Yeah. On Instagram at Joe_Gatto is my leash out to everything. They could go to joegattoofficial.com. That's it, and they could buy my book on all platforms if you search for Where's Barry.
That
That's
is
my
so
kid's book.
cool. Tell me, before I let you go, just for fun, tell me about your book.
So it's a kid's book called Where's Barry?
Uh-huh.
And it's based on a story of when my son lost one of his stuffies one night, and he lost his shit, and we had to go find it,
Oh,
and he had to help him
man.
cope to do it. So it's based on that.
That's cute.
And it's really fun. It's like it was illustrated by a guy, Luke Flowers, who was a big fan of Jokers. So he put like a bunch of Easter eggs in it, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I gave him pictures of my son. He drew it to look like my son.
That's
It's really
neat.
So I just showed it to my kids the other night for the first time, and they flipped out. It was really
Where
great.
are you going to be able to buy it?
Everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere. It's Barnes & Noble, Amazon. It's in
Cool.
stores. It's done by Penguin Publishing. So Penguin Kids
From
Publishing.
working in a high-end kids furniture store.
There you go. I made my own book. We used to sell books, so I always had an affinity for them. Yeah.
Next, you're going to be building cribs.
Look at me. I'm gonna have the Joe Gatto crib.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
You're the best. This was so fun.
Oh my God, I can't wait to have you back.
Yeah, me too.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I fucking love the Cheesecake Factory. There's always free bread. Like, feed me immediately. I'm not in a good mood.
You're so skinny, dude. You're so skinny.
Because nobody brings me to the Cheesecake Factory.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. My guest today is an actor, writer, model, comedian. She has a badass YouTube channel, and she's the host of Sorry Mom podcast. Welcome, my good friend, Nikki Howard.
Hello, thank you for having me
Oh my
here.
goodness, I'm so happy.
Just cheers from the booth. We're off to a good start.
So you just flew in here.
I did.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm so honored. I felt like such an LA girl. I'm like going to like Austin for like one day for like a date. Like, and then flying back. Like, it's no big deal.
It's a first date.
It's a first date.
yeah.
First date. I like the way you whisper it. It makes it feel so forbidden. First date. It's been stuck in my head.
So we've talked about this. You know, I have appetizer questions.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get into
Get
it with
into
you.
it. I'm famished. Famished for answers.
So you're on death row.
Oh God. Okay.
What's your go-to meal?
This is the appetizer question. Jesus fuck. My go-to meal on death row, like money.
It's your last,
Oh, okay.
last meal ever.
Like croissants, like good croissants. Like I want like a smorgasbord of things. Like I want good croissants, like from Costco. You know what I'm talking about? Like warm. Have you ever had? Don't laugh like you've never.
I've only had the pizza and the hot dogs from Costco.
No, the Costco croissants fuck shit up.
I didn't know that.
And I want like 12 of them, like they do it at Costco. I want bread and butter. I just want like carbs mostly, and then like cake, like a lot of it. And I want to eat so much that I just feel so sick
that you're ready
that I'm
to
like,
die.
I want to die.
Yeah.
I think that's, but I don't want like regular food, I don't think. But like, honestly, whatever they have, I just feel like I'll be hungry. Like, I'm going to die. Just whatever you got, really.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
No, I really did think about this and I don't, no. I've been thinking about this a lot. I really don't. Do you?
I've always loved Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, he's hot.
I don't think I think being in front of him would make my knees weak.
Yeah. I'm like, I just like feel like I'd have to get to know him and be like, okay, we get it. You're Hugh Jackman, but like, what else?
Yeah.
You know?
I freak out more over female celebrities, though. Like Meg Ryan. If I ever...
What year is it? Meg Ryan? And Twister, like she had me. Like what? What?
Have you ever seen Kate and Leopold?
No, actually, I haven't.
Well, it's with Hugh Jackman and Meg Ryan, and I cum the whole movie. Okay, so shut the fuck up and go watch
Ryan.
it.
I think we're gonna be like Margot Robbie, like someone. Meg
No,
Ryan.
fuck Barbie. I'm talking about this real rom-com bitch.
The OG Meg Ryan.
Do you have any bad tattoos?
I have a tattoo. I have a tattoo that I got when I was like one Thanksgiving. I got it from my brother was like, I'm going to get a tattoo in like some lady's garage. And I was like, all right. And it was like $20. And it says, to whom much is given, much is tested. But it looks like it says lested because it was $20. Like, which feels like it's short for molested, which I got. So I was like, this feels like weird. So I don't know. Like weirdly slang for molested, which I feel like is fun to maybe we try doing that. But I was lested when I was a kid.
Do you like sports?
Do I look like I like sports? Like,
you know, you look like you could throw on a hoodie and
Like,
throw your
yeah.
hair up in a bun
Thank you.
and be
I'm like, be at a
into
game. Just like sit there and watch it.
and catch a baseball like that with your hands.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're
okay.
Yeah, I like baseball because I like learned because my ex was into baseball and I was like, if you can't beat them, join them. Like it's gonna be on. And so I learned it and I'm like, yeah, I really like this. But I get invested in the players. You know, like I'm like I like their personalities. I don't like when they get drafted and they have to change. And I'm like I have to like learn, like meet new people again.
Yeah.
I like the players more, but I'm not like actively. I don't not like them. You know,
You're very average about
I'm like
them.
impartial to sports. Like
It could or couldn't be on. It doesn't really matter.
it doesn't affect me.
Do you cook?
I love to cook. The way you're asking, do you cook?
Do you cook?
I do cook. I fucking love cooking.
I have 5 million questions.
I know.
For
I
you,
saw. I opened up the menu and I was like, "It's the Cheesecake Factory." Like, what's happening with all these questions? There's too much on here. And we're hitting every single question. Yes, I cook.
What's your favorite thing to cook to impress someone on a date?
On like it really all depends on like, is this a special occasion? You know what I mean? Like then I'm like bringing out like a seafood like fra diavola, Italian, grilling lobster and shit and like mussels. But my boyfriend now is vegetarian, which is a fucking bummer. So I've really had to learn how to make tofu and shit. It's a lot.
Would you consider yourself domestic?
You know what? I would. I really would. No, I'm like suburban mom domestic. I'm like, hand me a Diet Coke and like a Swiffer, and I'm gonna rage clean and like do laundry and be angry you're not helping. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a whole argument in my own head that you're not a part of, and like really just like while I get everything clean, light
Yeah.
a candle, and then get mad that people live in my house and make it dirty. You know what I'm talking about? You ever clean and then people like put something down and you're like, this is unbelievable. Like that's what happens to me in my own head. I'm like, God.
I think those are my main.
Does that do that?
That's gonna do it for the appetizer.
I'm sweating. How'd I do?
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Let's get into our main course questions. This is when we need a martini. How do you feel about sharing a toothbrush?
I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not weird, like gross like that. I'm like, if we're like exchanging bodily fluids,
Yeah.
like you
You
can't.
eat ass.
Yeah, like I just had your penis in my mouth. Like I'm gonna use your I'm gonna use your blowjob. I'm gonna use your toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a weird line. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you'll go down on me, but you won't use my toothbrush.
It's weird.
right? It doesn't. I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
good.
think I've used every single boyfriend's toothbrush so far.
right.
Yeah.
Even if you don't need to.
I just do it just to keep
Yeah.
the track record
It's like
afloat.
how dogs pee on stuff. You take your claim. I'm gonna use
Yeah.
your toothbrush.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is the largest age gap in dating for you? Like, do you think is acceptable? Like, would you date someone that was like what's the oldest?
I mean, like 12 years. I feel like is like that's like old. Like
Like 12 years older than you?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine for me. Not younger.
Why 12?
I don't know. It's just like 10. Usually 10 is like my go-to, but like 12, I guess I'll give like a grace years. I don't know, but it's weird because even like I don't want to hear about like I don't want to listen to bad music or like shit music. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's like I can't imagine being like, one of these guys that's like in their 50s or whatever dating like a 17-year-old, which happens all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you listen to that shit? Like that trash music?
How soon do you think that someone that you're dating should introduce you to their parents?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. Like how soon should they or how soon have they?
Should they? Like at the 3-month mark, or is that
yeah,
too
that feels
soon?
that feels fine. Like I'm down. I just feel then there's that pressure of like, oh, this is gonna be a thing now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel the pressure. But I will tell you, like, I have to really know. Like my mom, introducing someone to my mom is like, fucking buckle up. 'Cause she's gonna tell you like it is. Like she's a handful. So I feel like I would wait longer to introduce them to my parents. But like, I'm great. Introduce me to your parents also.
Yeah.
That's also how I feel. I'm like, you should want to introduce me to your parents day one, but you should wait at least 3 months.
Do you think that it's a red flag if someone tells you they love you before the 3-month mark?
If I like the person, no. You know what I mean? Like if I'm like into the person and I really like them, I'm like, oh, that's sweet. But like if I'm not interested and they're like, and I love you, I can't believe that just came out. Like I'd be like, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, then you feel obligated to say it. I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like, just if you love me, like
I guess you can't help you.
it. Yeah, like it's nice to hear. That's for sure.
How long into a relationship until you feel comfortable burping or farting?
Burping, I can't help it. And it's like, look, this is
Better out than in.
sure. But also like, I'm not going to inconvenience myself. Like if we're going to, think about being together frequently, like this is just going to happen.
Yeah. You're
I'm
like, don't worry, later I'm going to be using your toothbrush.
Yeah, I have it in my bag. No, I'm not like a big farter, so it's not. I don't like to do it. It's like I'm not.
What do you mean you're not a big farter?
I burp way more than I fart.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like
I think I'm the opposite.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a weird line though. That's like a weird the burp fart situation. I don't know. I feel like there's some mystique. I have to have some mystique. Like, I'll try and hold back, but like burping is just like, sometimes it just comes out and you don't even know it's coming.
Yeah. What's a deal breaker for you?
Someone that claps when the plane is landing.
Oh, you could never date a European.
No. Oh my God. Fuck that. Like, he's doing his job. I don't have time for this. Also, someone that like, if I'm on a date with a guy and he like returns his food, I have a problem. If it's wrong, I don't, like, be a man and eat it. I don't like, that's how I feel. Is that not something for you?
I mean, we're all different.
So no.
I think if someone ordered their food and they didn't want it, but then again, before I go on with this one, I have sparse cheat days.
Right.
And so if I got a meal
That's
and it was
different.
wrong.
We're not talking about you. I'm talking about him. Dude, I should be able to fucking send my food back all I want, but like,
you eat it.
just fucking suck it up. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a jealous person when you date?
No, I'm like flattered because I feel like I have a lot of trust in like whoever I date. So I'm like if someone's gonna hit on you, I'm like, that's cute. Like, that's good. I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're cute. You know? But I also feel like I want a guy that's like at least a little bit jealous. Like, if I'm like, yeah, it's like I was hit on, which I never do, just like that. I want them to be like, huh, yeah, like not jealous, but like, huh. I want like a, huh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Some
I want to know
spice
you
to
care
it.
a little bit.
Yeah. But that you're going to suck it up anyway.
Yeah. And eat your food. Don't fucking return it. Be a man.
What do you think is the key to a good relationship?
I feel like communication, like just not being afraid, just being honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to think I'm like a pretty understanding person. So it's like, just what's going on? Tell me. And I feel like I can like comprehend it and then just talk about it.
Right.
You know, there's something about that so simple. It's just like almost too simple. People are like, no, I'm not doing that. Fucking, so much easier to lie.
All you had to do was tell me how you feel.
Yeah, it's just like, just tell me. I don't know. But I guess girls are fucking crazy. So like, I do get it.
They don't want to piss off the bee.
You know how like girls are just crazy sometimes, and if you are honest with them, just like in general, like I have friends, I'm like, you're fucking out of your mind. Like I would never want to date you. I love you as a friend, but like you must be a psychopath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and if I told one of those friends the truth, they'd be like, yeah, I get it. But if I was a guy and told them the same thing, like that would just not
fly.
They would just like fucking burn it down. One of those. You know what I'm talking about?
What is your thoughts on, like, have you ever dated a guy that shaves his legs or his arms?
No, I don't like that. I feel like I'm like molesting someone. I feel like they're getting molested.
Molested.
Yeah. Just try and sneak that in. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like a child. As someone that's like too smooth, I like a little hair.
Yeah.
You know? A little grit.
Unless you have really nice legs.
I don't want a guy's legs to be nicer than mine. Like, I just don't want that.
I've seen your legs. I don't think anyone has nicer legs than you do.
But yeah, I mean, it's just I don't like too smooth. You like a guy that's like hairless?
Not hairless. I don't want a dolphin. That's my role.
Right.
But like it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me if a guy wanted to just get rid of a little bit of fur.
Yeah, I mean that's different, but like a full shave,
not a full shave,
like a zero.
No, we're not naring.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
or like, I don't know. It doesn't really like manscape, whatever. But like, it doesn't really. Because then if I don't shave for like a day, then I'm like, eh.
But we're not talking about you.
Right, but I'm saying it's to justify. It's to justify.
We're actually only talking about you.
Yeah.
Let's say you've been with someone for like 6 to 12 months.
6 to 12.
6 to 12. I want to make it known that this is like substantial.
Okay, it's a good chunk of time.
It's a good chunk of time. Okay. 6 to 12. And you're like horny. Do you expect them to initiate sex with you, or at this point are you just comfortable?
I'm always comfortable. I just feel like Yeah, how are you not like? Look, I want it now. No, I feel like no guy is gonna be like, shoot, they'll be like, that's cool. But if it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they want it, they're asking. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't I? What would you not?
I would.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's how relationships work. It's like, bro, I'm horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to have sex with me?
You're having sex with me. That's how this works. Yeah.
Do you think
6 to 12 months?
6 to 12? That's a
Yeah.
substantial amount of time.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Do you think foreplay is important before sex?
Yeah, unless it's like we're on a time crunch.
Yeah.
Unless,
I was having this conversation with someone the other day. We're talking about fingering.
Yeah,
I'm not into the finger banging thing.
right.
Like,
At all?
almost anything but that.
Really?
Like, dude.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I like it as like an appetizer. I don't know if it's like finger banging, which is like, that's such an aggressive term for that. Like, I don't want to be banged by anyone's fingers. Like, I want it to be like nice and like sensual and like warm me up. Like, but I don't like fucking, even just like the gesture you just did. Like, I don't want that at all. I don't know. So I get it.
Yeah,
If
I
that's how
think-
you've been finger banged in the past.
When I
That'll deter you.
when I feel fingers
Really?
going down there, I just
all?
swat it away. I mean,
Jesus.
maybe like some rubbing over the panties,
Right.
but do not
Interesting.
put those fingers
I feel
anywhere.
like you've had bad experiences.
I have.
yeah, that sounds like you've been scarred.
trauma.
Yeah, Jesus.
I don't know.
No,
Maybe it's just these fingers are too
they're
excited. and
banging you.
It's
That's
like
the
a
problem.
musical instrument or something down there.
That's a lot. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm like, as long as they're trying, really. Like, I feel like I'll be like, don't do that. You know what I mean? But like, try. But some guys are just like, let's go. I'm like, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
I need like a little something. Some light kisses. I'll take.
A whisper.
You can't one whisper, but you can't just go straight into it. Anatomically, I need something.
Yeah. Let's see. Where do I want to take this one
Jesus,
next?
I'm scared.
How do you feel about open relationships?
I mean, who am I to judge how people do their relationships? You know what I mean? Like, if you want to have an open relationship, like, I think that's great. Like, I don't know. I've just maybe one day. Who's
do you
to
think
say?
they work?
I don't know. I don't know enough people in open relationships to like be able to give a good qualified answer.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if it would be for me. Like, it's kind of like maybe in years when I've got like a family and children and like we just want to fucking murder each other. I'm like, I'd like for us to see other people, but financially and like logistically, it seems really hard to get a divorce. So maybe we just do that. I feel like you should try an open relationship before you get divorced. I feel like that's like a good solid place for that.
It's also like a really good wide open door to if it doesn't work out, you're like, well, at least we both agreed to see other people.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people do it. It's like a big thing now. I just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like who's got the time? Also, you know what I mean? It's like then you got like multiple different people that you're texting. It's like, how do you have a job? It seems like
Yeah.
a lot of time.
It does. It's almost like dating. It's just dating multiple people. Without having one person that you're like committed to, really.
Yeah, you're just dating at that point.
You're
right?
just dating, right?
Open relationships are just dating.
I think we just solved that.
Crack the code on that one. Moving on to the next question. I think you can cross that one off your menu. Done.
What's an ideal date night for you look like?
Pajamas.
I figured.
Yeah, dude, pajamas, some good food that I don't have to make. I don't know. But like if I was gonna see, that's how my normal date nights go, where I'm just like, I don't want to cook. I'll order food and we'll just have like a I haven't been on a date in a hot minute. This is my first date in a long time.
Well, I'm honored.
I want to be like wined and dined a little bit, like Outback Steakhouse vibe.
Yeah.
Like free bread. Take me someplace nice like Outback Steakhouse. And then like, just I don't need anything fancy. Maybe just out to dinner.
Yeah.
I just simple.
What's your favorite meal?
Ever.
Cuisine. Let's go there. What's your
Like the
favorite
the
cuisine?
genre? I don't know, like American. Like I like American food. I'm real basic. Sushi's good. I'll eat anything, honestly.
You're just hungry.
Honestly. Putting me on your bag is fine. They were low maintenance. Yeah, mostly. I'll take whatever. I just want someone to take me to dinner, really. I'm not picky. But like, I feel like a good date night is like Joe's Crab Shack.
I haven't been to a Joe's Crab
Yeah.
Shack in a long time.
Yeah, I want that. Like, I feel like that's like a fun activity meal.
What do they have at Joe's Crab Shack?
They'll give you like a bucket of like all different kinds of stuff you got to peel apart with your hands. It's fun. You know, like lobsters, you just fucking
shellfish.
crack them open. Yeah. Just a lot of shellfish. Shellfish heavy
Shellfish.
restaurant. Joe's Crab Shack.
Would you consider what about Cheesecake Factory?
I fucking love the Cheesecake Factory. Dude, I love chain restaurants. Like, they're so consistent. If a guy brought me to a chain like Outback Steakhouse, Cheesecake Factory, like this person gets who I am. Like, especially in LA, because you like have to go out of your way. I personally don't think there's enough chain restaurants in LA. I'm like, there's no good food here. Where are all the chain restaurants? But it's consistent. You know what you're getting. There's always free bread, which I'm a big fan of because I walk into a restaurant and I'm famished. Like, feed me immediately. I'm not in a good mood. So yeah, I feel like why are you laughing? Do you not agree?
You're so skinny, dude. You're so skinny.
Because nobody brings me to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm fucking hungry all the time. Yeah.
So you look famished.
Thank you.
Yeah. If I was a waitress, I wouldn't even take your drink order. I'd just be like, "Hi, I'm Lauren. I'll bring you some bread."
Dude, that's the energy I want at a restaurant.
I know
I
how
don't
to get
wanna
my
have to
tips.
ask. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so flattered.
What is your relationship like with your parents?
My mom and I are best friends.
Mhm.
I talk to her multiple times a day, every day. If she doesn't answer the phone, I get very upset still, because what else is she doing? Nothing. Like, she should always be around. And I also get nervous because she's now old and I'm like scared that she's fallen. If she doesn't answer, I'm like really nervous that she like got conned into, like, I swear to fucking God, like she'll get conned and like I'll never see her again. But I turn her location on her phone just in case someone kidnaps her. I swear, she's too trusting. And my dad's dead, so not great. Yeah.
Same.
So our relationship is
6 feet under.
Yeah. So I guess good.
Yeah.
Depending. Yeah.
No
I
ups
know we're
or downs,
besties.
only downs.
Yeah, mostly downs.
So the last time that we worked together, you met my mom.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
And she was upstairs,
Oh my
like
God.
knitting or something
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Well, we told her that her shoes were gray, and so today, when I told her you were coming on the show, she's coming in town in a few days.
Oh my God.
She was literally spray painting her gray shoes black because she thought they were black and they're her favorite, and she
Oh
wants
my
to wear them. And I'm like, Mom,
Your mom is cute though. Dude, my mom's a savage.
spray painting her
Spray painting.
shoes though.
Ingenuity. She's innovative. She's not gonna go buy new shoes. She got spray paint.
painting them.
I love it.
Spray
That's fucking
painted
crafty.
She's the craftiest.
That's great.
She told me to tell you hi.
Oh my God, hi. My mom one time made one of her suitors get a full body wax. This dude was 87 years old, and she was like, "I'm not gonna have sex with you. You're too hairy. Go get a full body wax." And she was like, "It was so scary. Like, they bleed a lot. Like, when you're
Ew.
that old." She was like, "It was the guy. The lady was like, we should do this in 2 sessions."
That's like a crazy test to see how bad someone wants to have sex with you.
I know. I was like, "Mom," and then he fucking got the wax. This old ass man got wax, and my mom was like, "He looked worse, hairless." And I swear to God, she's like, "I didn't want to." She pity fucked the guy. I was like, "Mom, like, insane. That is insane woman behavior." A 76-year-old woman pity fucking a guy she just made get a full body wax and then ghosted him.
That's wild.
I know. Yeah, she's no joke. Shouldn't fuck around.
Damn, dude. Where's the craziest place you've ever had sex?
Dude, nowhere. I want to be fucking comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be comfortable when I'm having sex with someone. Like, is
in
that
a bed?
Yeah, I want to be like in a bed, maybe like a car. I don't know if it's crazy. I'm not. You know, people are like, "Yeah, we fucked on a rock." I'm like, that sounds terrible. I don't want to do that at all. In an elevator, It's like, why?
Yeah, just for the sheer thrill of it.
I'm an adult and I pay a lot of money to like live in Los Angeles and I want to have sex in a comfortable bed. And I feel like society shames people for that, and I don't think they should.
I agree with you.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like, my knees hurt just like being alive. I don't want to fuck someplace that's inconvenient or like cold.
Yeah.
Sometimes my room is too cold. I'm like, I want a sweater. Like, well, I wear socks constantly when I'm having sex. It's like my thing.
Well, you know
my
that
feet get cold.
it's a fact that girls orgasm harder when you wear socks.
I cannot wait to consistently bring this up to everybody. See, I knew it. And that's why I do it.
I'm the same way. I wear socks
My
too.
tootsies get freezing.
My toes are always cold.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't like the way you just exhaled. Something's coming.
do you want kids?
Oh, I understand the exhale now. Eventually, I don't know. A part of me is like, my mom like really rolled the dice. She had me at like 45, which is like,
Wow.
yeah, I know it really could have gone badly. So
Yeah.
that worked out. But I've always been like, yeah, I want to do that. Like, I want to like live my life. Like, my mom's wise. Like, she's seen some shit. And I'm like, when she used to be like, don't do this, I'm like, you're so much older than me. Like, you know, like, you're obviously the adult here. Even though now that I'm older, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
So
But
you're an only child.
no, I have an older brother, but like, he's
Oh.
just not, I mean, he's like 3 years older
Yeah.
than me. But now that I'm like my age and my mom's like, I'm worried that she's gonna fall. I'm like, maybe I have him like a little bit younger than 45. but
Right.
I don't know. I'm just like,
If it happens,
yeah. I mean, like eventually,
you'll just be more hungry.
yeah, I'm gonna be. I can't wait though. Like I've actually like thought about. This is my thought. Like, I'm only gonna get pregnant if my partner, one of my fucking a lesbian, my person at the time that I'm having a baby with matches me pound for pound.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta match me pound for pound. I don't give a fuck that I have a baby, but like, if I'm gonna wreck my body, like, you better do it with me. And then that way I have a leg up after I have the baby. Like, I've already lost some weight and they're still fat.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
That's a great plan.
Thank you. I've really put thought into that. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's the only way, because I don't want to be like, you know how fucking guys are? It's like, she got fat. It's like, I had a baby, man. They're
Yeah,
like,
I think-
doesn't matter.
The hardest part about being pregnant is going to be not having alcohol.
Oh, I don't care about that. I want to fucking gorge I'm so scared that like one day I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. And I'm gonna just fucking eat. And they'll be like, that was a false pregnancy. And then I'm gonna be fat. I'm gonna be at the Cheesecake Factory alone. And I'm just fat. I have to play this off. Yeah. So I don't know.
Well,
I hope that answers your question.
with getting fat, my final question is a
Oh,
dessert question.
Ooh.
So it's going to be filled with sugar. What is the most romantic date you have ever planned for someone else?
Dude, I go hard. I fucking go hard.
Let's hear it.
I like to do extravagant shit, like, in general.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've like surprised people with like a fucking barbershop quartet on their birthday. Like,
A
at, like,
what?
a barbershop quartet at like 7 a.m. Like, I like to do shit that like people don't want or expect.
What is a barbershop quartet?
Are you fucking crazy?
What do you mean?
Are you-
What?
I don't even know how to what?
What is a barbershop quartet?
Okay. I don't even, guys. It's like four. It's a quartet, so four in Latin. I think that's what that means. They
I get
sing.
four.
They sing a cappella, and they're like bum 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 bum. Don't make me do it. I want to do
Oh,
it.
it's like these Christmas guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Only in LA could you find them at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I've had them like show up at my Sydney, my friend. For her birthday, they like drove down from LA at like 7 a.m. and they were like bum 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 on her birthday. She was so pissed. That's a good date. I would call that a date, but I feel like I like, you know, I cook, I do like a whole fucking put the outfit on and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I show up.
You do.
know, I get flowers, even though they don't want it, but I also make steak. You know, like I like do a whole fucking thing. And just once, I want someone to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
That's so much to ask.
No, it's not. In fact, when the show's over, we'll go.
Dude, yeah, I was like getting some good recommendations from just like to eat here.
Nyana?
Yeah, and I was like, but like, where are the chains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. There's some good food here in
I
Austin.
can't wait. I heard that.
Yeah. You're going to go home and feel pregnant.
Oh, God. You got to match me pound for pound.
Well, I think I love that you came on my show.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'd love to have you back again.
Absolutely.
Where can people find you?
YouTube, Nikki Howard on YouTube.
For the long form.
For long form comedy content. Find me there. Instagram at Nikki underscore Howard. I don't know. Wherever. Just look
Nikki
me up.
Howard.
I'm there.
Look her up.
Fine.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode with me and my wonderful friend, Nikki Howard. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a local comedian here in Austin that I met and love. He hosts the Dylan Sullivan Show, and he also hosts the Smudge Hawks podcast.
Yes.
I haven't listened to that yet, but give it up for Dylan Sullivan.
Hey, everybody.
What do you talk about on the Smudge Hawks?
So Smudge Hawks is with my friend Patrick DePari and I. We're just kind of a couple loser comedians, and we banter about everything.
Have I met him?
Maybe. He's usually at the bar. If you're at the bar, he's usually
Been a
there.
while since I've been to the bar.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah. Well, so you just got back from New York.
Yeah, I just got back from New York.
What were you doing there?
We filmed a Don't Tell segment or a little special, so that'll be coming out in the next couple months. And yeah, just kind of perusing around the city.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now you're back in Austin for a while?
Yes, hopefully. I just moved into my first one bedroom. I haven't lived by myself for 8 years.
Wow.
I've had roommates, and now I got a one bedroom, so I'm really looking forward to that.
You might get a girlfriend.
Maybe.
Are you dating anybody?
No, I'm gay also. So hopefully, so hopefully for both our sakes, I don't get a girlfriend. That's the way things used to be.
Have you been gay all your life?
I think so. I think. No, I just chose a couple years ago.
I didn't know if you just like woke up one day and you're like, I'm tired of the pussy.
Yeah, but not to my knowledge, but yeah, I think puberty
Yeah.
is when I kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have you been dating anybody in general?
I went on a date in New York, and that was kind of fun. But then,
Where did you go?
just around. We did a walk. And then.
Isn't it cold there right now?
Yeah, it's cold as shit. It was not. I mean,
So it was a short walk?
it was a short walk. and then we got burgers and hung out at the hotel. It was fun.
That is cool. We're going to start off with some appetizer questions. What would you say are your biggest pet peeves in a relationship?
Well, I think my biggest pet peeves in general is when people are rude to service people, like
It seems
servers.
to be a common thing. I'm glad that people find that really annoying.
Yeah, I think it says a lot about a person if they don't treat people that they can treat shitty.
Yeah. When is the last time you went out with someone that was shitty to a waiter?
God, there was this one time, maybe a few months back, and he was just barking orders at the server, and it just really felt gross.
Yeah.
So I did, there wasn't a.
What did you
second.
do?
Well, I did nothing. I did nothing about it. But I mean, other than the fact of like not talking to them after that.
Yeah. I went out with a guy one time that whistled at a waiter and then snapped and did one of these.
Gross.
I never saw that guy again either.
Yeah.
I was like, Whoa. It's hard to be around people like that because you don't want to be associated.
No,
Like,
you're like,
you're-
I'm not.
Yeah, you're
I
like,
didn't snap. Right.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, it's automatically gross, and it's not even something you can really bring up with them, because if they're doing that, it's like, how am I going to change you on this first date?
Yeah, there's no changing people like that.
No, I don't think so either.
I also don't like it when people don't say thank you when they receive things. I was somewhere the other day, and my boyfriend offered a glass of wine to one of a new guy that was like kind of at our table, and was like, would you like a glass of wine? And the guy was on his phone, and he looked up and he took the glass and he set it on the table and then like kept being on his phone. And I was like stunned.
He didn't say anything even after he
Nothing.
finished up the text?
No, didn't say thank you. Wasn't like, oh yes, please. Like he barely even looked up and just accepted it and set it down and then like continued forward. And I was like,
Yeah, well, that's the guy that doesn't get the second glass of wine.
I know. I was like, oh my God. And then he ended up getting a second and a third and a fourth.
And no thank yous
And
after any.
never, not one.
Not saving up for the end of the night and then a big thank you hug.
And yeah. Thank you so much for all of the wine that you gave me.
Yeah.
No,
And wine's not cheap.
these were not cheap.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it was even more to my dismay. I was like, and then every time that a guy that he would get a glass, I would just hate him more and more. And I'm just like, and I had to tell Mark, I'm like, stop giving this guy wine. And then I had to point it out. I'm like, did you even notice that he never said thank you?
Did he?
He didn't notice.
I would notice like the second that a thank you wasn't had.
Yeah, if you gave me something and I just took it and just set it down.
I would be at the end of the table just, just seething.
Right?
I'd be furious.
Yeah. Well, what are your biggest turn-ons?
Turn-ons, when people have their own lives. That's really cool to me.
Yeah.
Like, when people have their things going on. I've dated a couple people where like they don't have like friends or hobbies, and then you become the friend or the hobby and the only thing. And I think it's really important, if you want to have a happy relationship, to have your own lives apart from the relationship.
Yeah.
Creates a little mystique and intrigue, and like, oh, I'm going to do this thing. And it's really sexy when they're like, oh, well, I didn't want to hang out anyway because I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
I go, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be able to support people in relationships, and if someone doesn't have anything going on, it becomes all about you in a way where it's like you become tired of talking about yourself at a certain point. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's fun. But there can be moments where you're like, God, I wish that we could just talk about you a little bit more.
Yeah, and it's a lot of pressure too, because then he's like, oh, I gotta be a person, and I gotta be this person's
Person?
rock.
Yeah.
And then it makes you feel like a parent.
Yeah. What is your idea of a perfect date? Like a first date? Where do you like to go? What do you like to do?
I like a walk or something casual, and then probably food. Movies are a bad first date to me because you're silent and you're sitting next to this person you don't know. So it's just like you don't know if they're, a murderer yet. So you have to like talk to them first before the movie happens. So I like a short walk and like coffee, really casual.
Yeah.
The first date is like kind of a handshake, really.
What are some good talking points on a first date?
Religion, politics,
Perfect.
familial troubles. No, I think you're just trying to get like a sense, throwing opinions out there, seeing how they react to it. I guess someone's past is really indicative of who they are. Mm-hmm. So I'll I throw towards like, minute 20, 30, I do the, oh, how are things with your ex?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is a normal response there?
Well, it's tricky because you don't want them involved with their ex at all.
Right.
Because you have to have that cutoff.
But aren't gay guys kind of promiscuous?
They are. Unfortunately, they're They're promiscuous and evil.
And you choose these people.
And I choose. I don't know why. No, yeah, I'd say so. So it's harder to find like someone who's trying to have a relationship in gay world because it's pretty promiscuous.
Where do you meet people?
It's usually apps.
Yeah.
Usually apps are like the biggest way to meet people. I think I have this like fantasy in my head of like meeting someone at the grocery store and stuff. But if you try to do a meet cute and it's just like, you know, a metro straight guy,
Yeah.
then that gets you into trouble.
Well, you don't come across as gay.
I know, that's my problem.
Like, I would never have guessed that you were gay.
People don't.
I've known you for a while now, and I always forget you're gay.
Yeah, I know. Well, it gets me into trouble because then I'll have to gay it up sometimes. Like if I like see a guy that I like and I know is gay, then I'll have to like, oh, hello, you know, just to kind of send the message out there.
Is that your gay voice?
Yeah, I go hello, and then I juggle to really gay it up.
Oh my God.
I also do the same thing with like women sometimes. Like whenever I feel like a woman is like threatened, I kind of want to send the message that I'm like, hey bitch, you know, like kind of thing. Because I don't want to, because I'm like a big dude and I think I can kind of be scary.
Oh my God, Dylan.
So I try to gay it up when I feel like a woman is like, you know, scared.
Oh, that's so funny. It must be hard to be yourself.
It is. It is. It's nearly impossible because you're pulled in so many different directions.
Yeah.
But then it's like I'm going to the gas station in Waco, Texas. You know, fucking like that. You know. So there's like a time and a place for gay, as I always say.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and get into some main course questions. What is the longest relationship you've ever had?
It's probably about 2.5, almost 3 years. I dated this guy. He's from like Spain and Mexico, and he was married. And it was like a whole thing.
To a guy or a girl?
He was married to a guy, but he needed a visa. So over the course of the relationship, he had to remain married to this guy that I didn't know, which was crazy.
Did you know about him?
Yes, I knew of him.
So it was a fake marriage.
Pretty much, yeah. But they owned like properties together, and they had a lot of like business that they had to.
I think you have to do that for a green card.
Yes, yeah. So he had to keep his green card. So that was obviously a talking point in our relationship. Was, hey, you're married, and
Did he come out and tell you that in the beginning?
Yes. Well, I think it was like date 5, probably.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you ever talk to his husband?
No, his husband hated that. His husband was in love with him, and as was I. So it was a lot of friction there.
Yeah, love triangle.
Yeah.
So was his husband in another country?
No, his husband was in Los Angeles at the time too, so he was close by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did that end?
It became a lot.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it became a lot, and I just couldn't handle it. And also, he was older than I was at the time, and I think I was like a little overambitious when I was younger of wanting to settle down. And turns out I didn't want that. I didn't want to get married to someone who was already married. You know?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I think that was probably what killed it.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, but now we're not dating, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
He can do his thing, and I can do my thing.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like it ended in flames.
It did. He's
Okay.
he's very Spanish, so there was a lot of passion there. I remember his mom sent me this message because we went and visited his family in Spain and saw his mom, and she was so nice. But then like there's so much passion there that when we broke up, I got this Facebook message that was like, "Dylan, you're exactly who I always thought you would be, you piece of shit," and it was like going on for A lot of passion there. Yeah.
Wow. So you broke up with him and his mom.
Yeah, his mom mainly. She was the one I was really going for. But yeah, it was not an easy breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like to drink alcohol?
I love alcohol.
What's your favorite drink?
Well, right now I'm supposed to be making healthier choices, so I do vodka soda.
I love how healthier choices is still drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, usually I do like a spiked milkshake, but
What do you put in a spiked milkshake?
it's just a milkshake with alcohol.
You know what my favorite drink back in my day when I could drink alcohol? What I would love to drink was coffee and Baileys. Oh my goodness,
What a
on the
great combo.
weekend.
Yeah.
That was like my starter.
Because it keeps you up
Yeah.
and you got the energy
It
behind
was like an espresso martini, but it was warm.
Wow.
Oh, man. When I started this podcast, it felt really intimidating. Setup, filming schedule, logos. It was super overwhelming. And every day seemed to introduce a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be such a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. Shopify has a ton of helpful tools like design templates, AI content creation, marketing, and inventory resources. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/date. Go to shopify.com/date. Shopify.com/date.
When you have the baby, are you going to go back to...
I don't think so.
Why?
I'm a bad drunk.
How so? What's the...
Oh, where do I begin? I'm mean,
Okay. Yeah.
and it causes problems in my relationship. And I have a really great relationship right now. And I think part of it's because I'm sober. And I can actually see how much more fun I have in my relationship. Even as a pregnant person with my hormones fucking raging.
Yeah.
I'm having way more fun, and I'm doing better.
That's great. This was kind of the perfect thing then, because then you
Yeah.
got 9 months of sobriety to ease you into a more sober life.
Yeah, and I don't miss alcohol. I miss the coffee and the Baileys because like that was such a nice morning. But I can't just.
You were doing these in the morning,
Of
Lauren?
course, a coffee Baileys on Saturday morning. That's,
That's
like
cool.
where I would
Yeah.
start.
That's a great time.
And then I would want to go get day drunk. I'd go to Rosie's. I'd have Prosecco. And it would
better.
all start out so fun. I was like cute, wanted charcuterie boards.
So what's the point where it turns for you?
When the sun goes down. You know, and then I'd want to like go to a nightclub and do stand up. And I'd want to like, and then I'd be getting in my head about material that I was going to do. And I would like sort of like reel in, and I would use my partner as material.
Uh-oh.
And so-
yeah.
So I would start like accumulating fun contrasting jokes, and I would start shooting them at him and just like making sure he was cool with them, which he never ever was.
They were really like deep cuts and actually personal.
Yeah, which were
Yeah.
awesome content.
Yeah.
But yeah, that didn't go over super well.
I'm a super happy drunk. So I get drunk and I get
jealous.
No, because that's then becomes the problem. I'm social and outgoing, and then when I'm not, I'm a weirdo. So it's like I got to figure out how to do this sober before
Yeah.
I get to being. If I would have drank 5 drinks before this, you would have been like, wow, look at Dylan.
I feel like we should do another one.
Yeah, they're gonna like that episode a lot more.
What makes you different?
I don't care about anything.
Same.
I don't care about.
But
how I'm-
you sound happy.
I did. Well, I've been doing the meditating thing because I gotta figure out something, you know.
Yeah.
And so I just try to clear my head before things. Anxiety is a motherfucker. It really is.
Yeah.
To who you are as a person. So,
Right.
So now if I can't do it with booze, I have to figure out other ways. I'm still gonna drink a lot, but you know.
That's clear.
Yeah.
Not an option to quit.
No, it
And
really
you
isn't.
can't get pregnant, which was my only way of doing it.
Yet.
True. Things could change.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. The pregnancy was a blessing then. 'Cause
Yeah, for sure. It took me getting pregnant to get sober.
I quit smoking by getting COVID really bad.
Really?
Yeah. I got it really bad, but I still needed the nicotine, so I switched over to pouches, and then I just stayed on the pouches.
Like Zins? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've tried a Zin before.
What do you think?
I like it better than a cigarette,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I don't know. Like having something in my lip felt very masculine.
Yeah.
And so, like, I can't just like drive around and like pop one in my mouth and be like, "Ugh, what's up, dudes?"
You should think about it. It's pretty good. You could be Zen mom.
I could. I'm good now though. Like, I don't feel like I need anything other than like extra coffee.
Yeah. Well, then what are your vices? A coffee and...
I'm trying to think. I mean, it's hard to have a vice when you're pregnant because you can't have anything.
Right.
Like
I heard you can't have deli meat.
You're not supposed to have deli meat that's cold. They say if you pop it in the microwave for 10 minutes, you kill all the bacteria and it's fine.
Oh. Well, that's just gross then. You got warm
You're not
sliced turkey.
supposed to, but those are like things literally from the 1950s, and then they haven't done new research or updated it. So now when you go in and you're pregnant, they tell you all this stuff that happened from the like listeria and all, like literally from so long ago,
Yeah.
and none of that stuff has been updated.
Yeah, they still got like witch protocol and shit.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
weird because people are still getting pregnant. You'd think people would look into that shit.
Yeah. Well, if you do enough research and you read enough books on things, you find out that a lot of that stuff is like old.
Old stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, there's stuff to look out for. You shouldn't have tuna because of the high mercury, or mackerel, or swordfish, or shark. But I don't know who's eating shark.
Yeah.
Like, in what world
You got to cut back.
am I like, damn, no more shark for me.
Yeah. Guess I'm getting an abortion.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Or you're just gonna have a retarded kid.
Yeah. Those are the options.
You know,
Yeah.
just throw yourself down a flight of stairs. Let me see. Let me see if I have any questions in here for you. Oh, okay. So since you're gay,
Sure.
and since men are promiscuous in gay relationships, how do you feel about open relationships?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do it. I think I'm too jealous of a guy to get into that.
Yeah.
I think it's great when people are able to do it, but I'm way too jealous. My ideal is like I have someone I really like, and then we do like threesomes that are fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you conduct that though? Like no texting afterwards. You know what I mean? Like how do you have how do you find someone to have a threesome?
I think it's like you just get into a monogamous relationship, and then at a certain point you go, "Hey, what are we doing?"
God, what a straight guy would give to look into his girlfriend's eyes and say it like that.
Hey, come on.
If my boyfriend was like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
We need a third person in here.
No, I mean y'all do that like 5 years from now.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the babysitter. You go out and you have a fun night on the town. Call it a business trip, whatever. You know.
And then what happens if that person? I'm going to tell you a story.
Hit me.
So I know a guy that's worth millions, hundreds of millions. Okay.
Single.
Yes.
Okay.
Has 4 kids. And was married to this really beautiful woman. And they were swingers.
Wow.
And they swung with one of their next door neighbors who was a billionaire.
Wow.
Probably the only guy that had more money than him that he knew.
They were swinging up.
And she swung towards that guy
Oh, devastating.
all the way. So they were having these like swinging parties or whatever.
Yeah.
And that guy, I think he was married and had a wife, but she didn't like the guy that had hundreds of millions. She liked
because he was poor.
She liked the guy that was her husband.
Right.
But he liked this other guy's wife too. And so he left his wife and took the other guy's wife that I know. And they're still together to this day, and it's been years. And
Wow.
and so she swung completely out of that relationship. So swinging scares the shit out of me since I know that story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
So I guess if you end up swinging, always get someone who is poor.
Yeah, swing higher.
Yeah, yeah. You swing low, and so they can't swing high.
Right. Because if you get someone that's better than you,
Yeah. You got to look for gutter rats,
yeah.
and that way it's like,
we
go
can't
ahead,
be
go ahead and enjoy fast food lifestyles. I think that's yeah.
That would be hard to do, though, you know? I think that would be really hard for me, swinging with someone.
What do you think it is about it? Like seeing.
Well, I think in theory, it always sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Like, I would be open to the idea of it. But the minute that, like, the guy that I'm with starts, like, looking at other girls and he's like, I'd fuck this girl.
Yeah.
I'd fuck this one. What about that girl? And I would realize how much he was looking at other women, and it would make me feel inferior, or that I like wasn't enough.
Right.
And then having that person come over, I don't know. I feel like this is when lighting candles would go from romantic to like, I'm just setting up a murder scene.
Yeah. yeah.
Like, this is just how I kill both of you.
But let me present this to you. It's like, what if you're the one that's like, hey, do you think that guy's, you get two guys?
I've asked.
Yeah? How'd that go?
In a theoretical situation, I asked my boyfriend, I was like, so would you be open to a threesome? And he was like, you know, at first he was like, no, and all this stuff. And then I was like, well, what if
Yeah.
I chose another guy?
Right.
That conversation ended right then and there. There was like, no, that was.
Then it got serious.
Yeah. Then he was like,
Yeah.
no, that is not how this is going to go down. And I was like, okay, well, I was just curious if we could go that way. And he was like, no.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. So shut that down really quick. So I don't think it works that way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Still time to figure it out.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Yeah. It was awesome.
Have you had one or more?
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you find this third person?
They were friends with my friend, and they were a couple. And then so I went over there, and it was very bro-y. Like we played like Super Smash Brothers. Like we were playing video games the whole time, and then the loser of the video game had to like blow the other one. It was really like a dream come true.
And then you guys like ordered fast food or food afterwards?
We chilled. We got a couple beers. It was so fun.
Wow.
It was a blast.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you do it again?
I moved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like that was like a highlight then.
It
Something
was.
to remember.
Yeah, you can't have too good of a time.
Yeah.
Universal's like, you got to move out of here. This is too sweet.
What What kind of guys are you into?
This sounds like bad, but like I usually tend to date more masculine guys. I don't know what that means, but
Like bodybuilders?
yeah, like they gotta be strong enough to like handle this much weight. Like, I don't want to kill a guy, you know. So no, usually like more masculine. People say that's like internalized homophobia if you don't like date someone who's flamboyant, but I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of guys at the gym are gay.
Yeah. There's a lot of
There's a lot of undercover gay guys at the gym.
Yes, and they all use the sauna at the Gold's Gym. It's like a
You're the second person to call out Gold's Gym for gay guys.
yeah. It's
I
a
guess
big
that's where a
spot
lot of
there.
them go. And the sauna seems to be a real hot spot for ejaculations.
Which I don't necessarily get. Too wet.
Yeah, it's a little too steamy for me.
Well, also it's like, aren't you worried about like there's like probably 500 members at that gym.
Ew.
Someone's gonna walk in at some point.
And catch you.
Yeah.
But did they care?
It doesn't seem like it seems like getting blown at the gym is too like integral to their business to to stop doing it. So Gold's Gym kind of like turns a blind eye. I think.
I think so. I think that they are very well aware of what goes on in their saunas.
Yeah.
And they just decide not to clean them until the end of the night.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yikes. Whoever's going in there.
The cum intern.
Yeah,
Gotta-
seriously. That's for
Everyone had to do it.
it's like hazing the new guy.
Yeah.
If he can last or not. It's been one of my favorite. I go to this gym. It's not Gold's Gym, but anytime that someone at the gym has been commenting on how big my belly is, I've been just asking them if they're gay.
That's a great one. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm having triplets. Are you gay? And
What do they say?
they're like, oh, no. Like, they're like all offended. And I'm like, don't get offended. I didn't get offended that you called me fat.
Yeah.
It's a solid question.
I'm just asking.
You didn't know if I was having twins, and I didn't know if you suck dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
There you go.
Yeah, that's been one of my
Do you get
favorite
a lot
comments.
of inappropriate questions now that you're pregnant?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, mostly just it's how people treat me. Like around like people will go to give me hugs, and they'll go like this, like they'll pretend that like I'm so big that they don't want to like belly bump me.
What if because I've done that. I have a pregnant friend, and my thought process is it's not that her stomach is huge. It's like, I don't want to kill the baby.
Yeah.
So that's why I do the,
You're not gonna kill a baby though.
hopefully not.
You're not gonna kill a baby. But that's like one thing that people do. Everybody that has seen me is like made a comment on how big my belly is, and I'm just like, I have no torso. I have 3-inch torso. It's like this big. That's all I've got. I've got this right here, and that's it. So the baby has nowhere to go.
Right.
Out. And
Right.
I'm also at the end of this. There's like 1 week left for me.
Oh my gosh.
So this is 9 months. This is a fully pregnant person.
Are you doing, I know this is going to be way inappropriate, but are you doing through the vagina or are you doing through the
I'm going to do it through my vagina.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
It's bananas. I'm just going to blow it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's going to be disintegrated.
Oh God.
I know, but that's the truth of it.
Yeah.
And then my boyfriend wants to catch it,
Yeah. Oh, really?
which is going to ruin our sex life.
Okay. So is this like a at-home birth bath thing?
Yeah.
Wow. So no epidural.
No.
Oh.
I know.
Lauren.
I know. You want to come?
Yes, please. Is there there's no like button you can press that'd be like, I changed my mind about the epidural? You guys have a wet nurse.
There is a button that I can press. There's a safe word,
Okay.
and it's epidural.
And it's epidural. To the point. That's good.
Yeah. So there is a point so you have like this birth plan, right?
Right.
And it's like, this is what I expect and where I'm at and what I really want. But if all of that fails, then this is what we do.
You got the fail-safe plan.
There's a fail-safe
So
plan.
what
There's
do
a
they
plan
do
B.
What do they do if you...
So if I say epidural, like I can't do this epidural,
Yeah.
then they will measure how much I've dilated.
Wow.
If you've dilated more than, I think, 7 or 8 centimeters, you can't have an epidural. It's like too late.
And who checks that? Is that some guy?
It's my midwife.
about
They have like
eyeballing it.
they have like a thing that measures and
Oh,
that sees
wow.
how much you've dilated.
Wow.
And so, usually when people say they need an epidural, they're very, very close to that thing.
Yeah.
So the odds of me getting to a hospital in time and getting into a room to receive the epidural are very, very low.
Wow.
Because I would
Because you're already.
I would already be past the point of receiving it.
Wow.
So I don't foresee the epidural being part of my
But epidural
journey.
is the safe word.
yeah.
That's funny. That's also my safe word. That's enough. Epidural.
Yeah. Epidural. But yeah, no, I don't think that we'll be doing that.
Wow. Okay. That's exciting.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Please do.
I will.
Shoot me a text.
It'll be a fun story.
Great.
Any other questions for me before I ask you about how you feel about guys who are into astrology?
Yes. I got one question for you. Do you not like being asked questions about your pregnancy?
I don't mind it at all.
Okay.
Do you have another question?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The vagina
Uh-huh.
is like. What are your thoughts about post-vagina pregnancy?
Well, apparently it goes right back to how it was.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. I would expect, like a balloon. Well, this is like more like your uterus, but you blow it up and then when you deflate the balloon, it's like similar to how it was,
Right.
but it's like a little looser.
Yeah.
I would assume
Yeah.
that that's probably how my vagina is going to be for a while.
Right. And if not, Kegels.
Yeah. You just,
Yeah. Yeah.
the little the little Pilates ball in between my knees for like a long time.
Yeah, but it's worth it, right?
Yeah. But there's also this plastic surgeon that I know that works solely on women's vaginas after birth.
Wow.
And there's all these little tools that he has that can shrink your vagina back down. He has this one
Yeah.
that looks like a giant dildo. And it's like long and skinny, but when they put it in, it has this like, what is it called? Like a microwave pulse. I know it's not microwave is not the word I'm looking for. It's this like
shocking.
it's kind of like a radioactive thing, but it warms up and it pulses and it brings your vagina back together.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a tool that he has.
So it kind of shocks your vagina back.
It sort of like brings it back in together, but I think you have to wait like a year to do that.
Okay. Either that's true or this guy's a creep.
I guess we'll find out in a year.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah. So there's things that you can do.
Cool.
There's like vagina surgery stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Anything else?
No, I think that's. Is there anything you want me to ask?
No, I just didn't. I just want to make sure that you have all your vagina questions answered.
I have so many, but yes,
Those are it for now.
Yes, I think
If anything else comes to mind, let me know.
so. Okay. Perfect.
So how do you feel about guys that are into astrology? Is that too gay?
A little, but I go along with it.
Depending on how hot they are.
Yeah, well, yeah. I want them to like me. I might think it's nonsense, but if someone's like, I really think you're such a Aries moon, I'm like, aren't I? So no, I don't know if I buy it, but I am definitely down to lie. And if it makes them feel good, I don't want to make them feel shitty that they like that thing.
Yeah. Most of those guys are probably into yoga and stuff like that,
Yeah.
which to me kind of screams,
Homo.
you're gay.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is ironically what I'm looking for.
Yeah. But you like masculine guys.
That's true. Yeah.
So you would lean that way. Do you have a celebrity crush?
Tom Hardy.
I recently found out he was bi. Oh, he's not bi?
No, not bi. I checked.
Oh, damn. I got
Tanner in
lied
the
to.
I heard that one too. I heard he was bi and stuff. but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in season right now. Some people like say they're bi. I think like in the beginning, all those like the hot guy actors nowadays, they go, "Oh yeah, I'm bi," and I was like, "No, you're not." But you just wanted my vote,
Yeah.
and you got it. And you got it.
So do you have, besides Tom Hardy, do you have a crush that is either bi or gay that's famous?
I don't really know many of the gay bi ones. Usually it's like straight guys.
that you like gravitate to?
Yeah, but who knows who's in the closet these days, you know?
Yeah.
So
Do you find that people who are kind of in the closet come out do they come out easier to gay guys? I mean, I guess they do. That's kind of a silly question, I guess.
well, like I dated a guy who was in the closet and it was like pretty rough. It's rough when they stay in the closet. And
How
then
did you come out?
I came out I graduated high school a semester early, and that's when I came out because I was like, if everyone hates this shit, then I'm not going to be there for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I graduated a semester early, came out, and I was all like, you know, I was playing football and popular XYZ. And then, so I was just like, I don't want to deal with this. So, but then people were mostly cool. There's a handful that didn't like it, but whatever.
I was going to say, was anyone surprised?
Yeah, I think most people were surprised. And so, yeah, that took people for a loop. You can play football
And be gay?
and be gay.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's talent.
I think, yeah, it was all right. It was all
What's your favorite quality in a guy that you're dating?
right. I think sense of humor and kindness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you cook?
Some things I'm really good at.
Like what?
I can bake a really good chocolate cake, and I'm good at burgers.
Like smash burgers?
Yeah, smash
Dude,
burgers.
I've been on my smash burger game lately.
Isn't it great?
Fuck.
You ever? I just got one of those big metal things that you can press them down,
Yes.
and I got a metal skillet pan. I've been killing it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, this is why gay guys are girls' best friends.
Let's have burgers sometime,
Let's
Lauren.
have freaking burgers. I would love that. Which burger joint makes the best burger? I will judge you so hard on
Oh.
this.
God, that's tough. Okay, you're not gonna like this answer, but for fast food, I'm still In-N-Out loyalty.
More than Shake Shack?
Shake Shack's very good.
You like In-N-Out more than Shake Shack?
Yeah, I'd say so. I know. Well, it was that, and then also
This is your first red flag.
damn. Well, Shake Shack, it's something about they don't really like toast the bun enough for me.
No, because it melts in your mouth.
I like a little
little
crunch.
toast?
Yeah, I like a little toast action.
Okay.
But I think Shake Shack's very good. I like their cheese fries a lot. If I could have In-N-Out burger with Shake Cheese fries, that would be a dream.
I also really like Whataburger.
Yeah. I love a shit face. I just moved next to, a Whataburger, and I think it's going to be really bad for me.
I feel like they nail it with the mustard.
Yeah. A lot of places don't do the mustard on the burger.
Yeah.
But it's a very nice touch.
It's such a good touch.
Yeah.
Mustard, pickles, and the lettuce on a burger.
Ooh. I don't do pickles.
You don't like pickles?
I don't like I like pickles on the side, but I don't do pickles on the burger.
Mm.
I feel like that's my problem with Chick-fil-A. It's not like their stances. It's like whenever you get a pickle that you weren't expecting, it kind of like stains the bun with pickle juice, and then that gets me all crazy.
Yeah, I don't like when it stains anything.
Yeah. Gotta get a dry pickle on there.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that. I've been on my burger game lately.
Hell yeah. What do you recommend?
I also like Not a Damn Chance
Great.
here in Austin.
Yeah.
That's like a really good one. But they don't modify their burgers for you at all. And I'm not a big onion girl.
Yeah.
And I've asked to like not have onions on my
And
burger.
they got offended?
Yeah. Like, I'm like, okay, calm
I get
down.
this is amazing.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
don't like onions.
But
You know, like I understand your stance.
yeah. Right.
But I have money that I want to give you,
Right.
and you have a product that I'd really like to have.
Right.
So if we could meet in the middle here,
And just take the onions off. That's not even asking a lot.
it's really not.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best? I'm like on a food thing right now. What do you think? Maybe I'm just pregnant. What do you think is the best pizza in Austin?
Ooh, my favorite is actually Pint House Brewery's pizza.
I don't even know what that is. I will have to write that down.
I randomly found it from doing like a show there, and they have amazing pizza.
Is it thin crust or thick crust?
It's deep dish, or is that what you call it? Detroit style?
Yeah.
And it's incredible.
Have you been to Via 313?
I love Via 313 too, and I think Pint House just beats it. But I know that's a controversial take, but I like Pint House a little bit more.
And you guys seem to agree.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, well then I
Try
guess
it.
I know what I'm having for dinner.
Yeah, it's great.
I have had more pizza since I've been pregnant than any other food than ever in my life.
And you're a Via 313 guy?
I've been a Via 313 person.
It's fantastic.
When I first had Via 313, I didn't like it at all because I'm like more of the like thin crust with the thick doughy thing on the end
Yeah.
around it.
I know what you mean.
That's always been like my go-to.
Yeah.
So when I had Via 313, I was like, oh no, it's like thick crust. But then I got into it when I was drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
All it takes is a few drinks
Yeah.
to really appreciate the crust on the outside of a thick crust pizza.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
You get all the burnt cheese on it.
So
on the
I
edges.
came
Fantastic.
around.
I'm hard.
I was like, I thought you meant that like complicated at first. And I was like, no, you're not.
No. I don't get accused of that.
Man, I really don't talk about food all that much. But yeah, it's great to know like where we are on
This might
burgers
be
and
our
pizza.
bonding moment.
I know.
When you're
Seriously.
pregnant,
I'm never going
we
to
can
forget you're
talk.
gay again.
Please do.
Well, so far your only red flag has just been In-N-Out.
That's fair. Everyone's got their burger opinion.
Yeah.
We'll try to not make it political.
Okay. Well, where can people find you?
I got an Instagram, if you can believe it, and then I am on YouTube at the Dylan Sullivan Show, and then I got that podcast with my best friend Patrick Dupari, Smudge Hawks, also on YouTube.
What is your Instagram handle?
It's Dylan Ray Soul, DYLANRAYSULL. I need to change it, but
I like it.
cool.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Hey, thanks for having me, Laura. That was so fun.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about